Hello, everybody. How's it going? Early stream today. Sorry if I threw your schedule off. But yes, early stream today. Hi, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Fixing my camera. What's up, everybody? Hey, Kyler. What's going on, my friend? Okay, there we go. All set up. Okay, so we're back at it with more Crimson Desert. So tonight's stream is going to be a little short. I was planning on streaming at my normal time, but I got some stuff I have to do tonight. So I decided early stream. But also, unfortunately, that means shorter stream too. So I have to stop right at 7. What's up, everybody? Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? What are we playing? We're playing Crimson Desert. What's up, Diva? How are you? Okay, so I finally learned what these are, by the way. These mysterious energies. These are warp portals. Took me a while to figure that out. I am as smart as they say I am. Okay, so that's a quest I don't think I want to do just yet because, oh my god, that guy whooped me. So we're going to do a different quest. I still can't see my mini-map, by the way. What was that? Come here. Butterfly. Okay. There's like a billion different butterfly species in this game. And I think I fixed some of the, oh, hold on. Tracking is off. Give me a sec. Sorry. VTuber problems. Wee woo, VTuber problems. I have played Hogwarts Legacy. I might play that again. Because that was a fun game. So, you know, not off the table. That's for sure. Come on. Click. There we go. There we go. All right. What's up, Izzy? How you doing? Hi, Izzy. Hi, how are you? My day was fantastic. I worked my butt off today, and I am very tired. You're playing it right now? Yeah. My favorite part of that game is when it turns to fall and everything gets all Halloween aesthetic. My favorite part of that game. Wish there was a way to keep it like through the entire playthrough. Your day was pretty good? I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear your day was pretty good. And just as a heads up for everybody joining in right now, I know this is a surprise early stream. I apologize for throwing your schedules off. I have some stuff I have to do tonight that take precedence over streaming. So I decided early stream. And also it is going to be a shorter stream though. What's up, Nico? How you doing? So shorter stream, but early stream. So yeah. Have you played Crimson Desert, Nico? I would ride my horse, by the way, but it's like there's all this like hilly terrain. I don't know if there's a road nearby me. Hold on. There sort of is a road nearby. It looks like I'm gonna end up doing this the hard way, as usual. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? And yes, for anybody who's been here for the other Crimson Desert streams, yes, I have played off stream. I didn't do a lot though. A couple quests here and there. Why is my guy glowing? I forgot what that means. Anyways, um, but it's just because, you know, I want to be able to get to a point where we can progress quicker so that you guys don't see me doing all the boring stuff. About to go to bed? Okay. Oh my goodness, it must be pretty late for you because it's 5 p.m. for me. Hey, thank you, goats. Appreciate it. You a chill dude. I appreciate that. 12 a.m. for you? Oh my goodness. You're on the other side of the planet then, huh? Let me guess. I'm going to venture a guess and say you're from the UK. Or you're from Australia. What's up? Oh, how do I say your name? Zelenio? Zelenio? You're from the UK? Haha, got it. Well, welcome, friend, and also have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your night and sleep well. You're from Indonesia. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Alright, we're playing Mountain Goat at the moment. Because I refuse to take the path I'm supposed to take. And I'm just gonna climb my way like a goat. Just like Skyrim. Okay. Hey, you do you. Oh, it's getting cold. Do I remember the Ocean Man? Ocean Man, take me by the hand, make me understand. That Ocean Man? Where are you from? I'm from the US as well. 8 p.m. for you? Oh, you're on the East Coast then, huh? I'm from California. Good night, Nico. You have a good one. Take it easy. I wish I knew the rest of the lyrics of that song. I listen to it sometimes, but it's one of those ones where the lyrics just don't stick in my brain. It's a good song. I like it. It's super chill. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to the top. And then after that, it's just a climb down. That's no big deal because we got wings and we can fly. Can't wait to unlock the jetpack. There's a jetpack in the trailer. Can't wait to unlock that. Hey, thank you, Nico. You too as well, friend. Take it easy and stay safe. Whoa, what's this? Bonfire. Who's chilling out here? No pun intended, by the way. I know it's cold. I got nothing to cook. Okay, is there anything here worth my time? Or is this just like a little, I don't know what you would even call it, like a little stop? Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate it. This is where it gets easy. Now we just jump and float. Okay, which way we heading? We heading this way? Let me make sure. Okay. I think we're still okay. I'm gonna end up tumbling down the mountain like in Tommy Boy. He's gonna just full on roll down and break every single bone. I see. We are climbing waterfalls. Okay, so we'll just stick to this side. And now we can bring the horse in. Come on, horse. Get. There you are. Still no news, by the way, on whether or not you can get like a mythical or dream horse. Like in Black Desert. Just regular horses from what I've seen. Is this the right way? Yeah, right way.
Go.
Oh, you know what? I've already been up here. I explored here a bit because I was like, I want to go see the mountains. So I came over here with no real reason to do so. But now it looks like I have a reason to do so. The story dictates that I go this way. But since you can like ride a bear and everything, I wonder what other animals you can ride. I want to ride like a giant wolf or something. Hello, Crybaby. How are you? By the way, I tried to reply to your message, and it's telling me I'm not allowed to chat with you. So, I don't know what's up with that. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Okay, so now there's enemies here, huh? There weren't enemies here the first time I came here. It was empty and quiet. Do this. Leroy Jenkins.
You're a shit sack. Nothing more.
Wow. Wow. I didn't even get a chance to hit this guy. Okay. Hate fighting giants in this game. Whoa, hey, check out the floating dude. Ooh, an axe, I'll take that. Oh god. Well, I guess I really do need Gonna chop you up so small. These guys are gonna kill me. Yeah. I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Glad to hear that you're doing okay as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Gotta do better than that, friends.
I think what I gotta do is one of these. Did that do anything?
Pathetic you are.
Okay, these guys are gonna be the bane of my existence, I can already see.
Pathetic you are.
God, I can't. What am I supposed to do against these guys? There we go. Just do that. Just shoot them. See, I knew not grading my range skills would bite me in the butt. Yeah, great. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Is that so, Crybaby? Is that change as in, is that change a good thing? Hey, what's up, Rogue? Water spilt on your laptop? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Were you able to, oh, is this a new PC or is this, did you get your computer fixed? Are you kidding me? Did they really throw something at me and hit me?
Die.
New PC? Awesome. Well, welcome back. Okay, this is going to be hella annoying. You don't think it's good, unfortunately? Well, change can be scary sometimes, but not all change is bad. Are you kidding me?
Get on with it then.
Am I really meant to fight these guys? This is annoying.
Do something.
Get him! Oh my god, stop sliding around! Jesus Christ. You had to make a new YouTube and Google account? Ooh. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I am glad you're back, though. Hopefully this time, no water spills on your computer, yeah?
Wretched pagans. Not far my part.
Two-in-one laptop iPad. Ooh, fancy. What are you aiming at, bro? What's up, Nikki? What do you get your boyfriend for his birthday? Well, what is he into? What sorts of things does he like? And if you say you don't know, so help me God. Yep, this game is called Crimson Desert. You got that correct. I'm sorry to hear that, Rogue. You gotta learn to take it easy, man. Oh, when do I get to learn magic? Oh. Well, that's why you don't get stuck in a crevice. Mission canceled. What? Yes, she does. He knows that, though. He's been careful lately.
Oh, your armor won't save you from me.
You guys are so annoying. You are even worse. Get over here. You fell and your middle finger went. You broke your middle finger? Hey, what's up, Roblos? How you doing? He plays a game called Blaze Blue competitively. Is he good at it? I mean, that's a no-brainer right there. If that's a game that he really likes, boom. Just get him stuff from that game. Inventory full. All cap. He won $200. Wow.
Ah, you wretched scum.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty good at the game then.
Witness the wrath of darkness.
Also, is there anything special that the two of you do together? Like any sort of activity you guys like? You can always get him something from that. And don't worry, Rogue. I think March has been really hard on everybody. It's been a real tough month for a lot of people. So you are not alone, bud. Okay, I think the square goes in the square hole. It goes in the square hole. You've lost 16 pounds. Is that down from being, you know, is that down from a healthy weight, or? Because 16 pounds is pretty good, but as long as it's, you know, healthy weight loss.
Die!
My God, leave me alone.
Pathetic you are!
Alright, come on, floaty boys, down here. What's up, Sophie? You can confirm it is? Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you can confirm. I was hoping somebody would. You were thinking of recreating your first date? That is super cute and romantic. Do that. If I were him, I
Get on
would get
with
a
it
kick out of
then.
that.
Gotta do better than that, friend.
I'm not your friend, guy. Come on, come down. Get down.
Gonna chop you up so cool.
How you doing, Sophie? Okay. Anyway. Alright, how close are we? 12% to go. It's good, but kind of dangerous. Okay, well then just be careful, okay? Not very well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everything okay? Oh, he's dead. He was ass at painting. That's very kind of you to say.
I'll plant my banner in your body. Witness the darkness. I loathe you.
But I'm doing all right though. I'm pushing the wrong button.
This is weak.
Oh, I win. 3 dinners a week? Nah, dude, you gotta eat more than that. Alright, Rogue. Good luck. But I agree with the first date thing, Nikki. That sounds very cute and romantic. Oh no, I'm so sorry. My condolences to you. Welcome back, Crybaby. How's it going? Get in the square hole. I don't even know if this is where this is meant to go. It is, okay. Just, you know, I see a square and I see a square hole and I think that's where that's gotta go. Okay, what's this? I'm missing something. Square or cube? Ugh, you know what? Touche. Touche. It is a cube that goes in the square hole. How about that? What is this? Okay, see the power goes out this way.
Welcome back from the ad break.
Anything going here?
If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
You re-dyed your hair a darker red? Uh-oh. That's okay, though. It'll probably get a little bit lighter with washing, right? You have raccoon tail, so it messed up the pattern? Oh, dang it. Is this Squidward's coffin? Get in, Squidward. Okay, nothing goes in here, I think. Um, Jesus, dude, this place is just falling apart on me. A box full of decor for your room. Ooh, what kind of decor do you have? Decor. Mm-hmm. Okay. It wants me to cleanse the sanctum, but it's not telling me how. I might be missing like a power source or something. Did you post what kind of decor? Well, that's up to you. I'm just nosy. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. You can just tell me to mind my own business and I won't be offended. Oh, we're missing a circle. Okay. That explains. Well, we're looking for a circle, guys. A circle-y circle. Do I have plants? I do have plants, yes. I try my best to take care of them, but, you know, I don't know what it is, but they don't like being alive or something. My current struggle is a peace lily that I have been trying to keep alive for the past couple of years, and it just refuses to bloom. And I've read up on every like forum or whatever that I can find about why that is, and I've followed every guide, and it's just like it will not bloom. Oh, okay, whatever. It's shy, I guess. I'm not one for forcing people into uncomfortable situations, so you know, if it doesn't want to bloom, it doesn't have to bloom. 400 houseplants, holy cow. You must have the cleanest air in the world in your house. Yours hasn't bloomed either. They're such picky flowers. Like it's the craziest thing because there's peace lilies here in my apartment complex that are just chilling out in like dirt that gets water from the street. You know, it's like runoff water. And it blooms just fine. It's happy. It's got full broad leaves. And it's in the freaking direct sunlight all day long. And the water quality is terrible. And yet it fully blooms. Mine, I picked the most optimal spot in my house, even though it's a little bit inconvenient. I give it the best water, like I give it like filtered water and stuff, and I repot the soil every year just like the recommendations say, and yet it still refuses to bloom. I'm playing, this is called Crimson Desert. If you've ever played the game Black Desert, this is the people who made that. And right now I'm looking for a sphere because I have to complete this puzzle. But it appears that the sphere does not want to appear. No game sphere for me, I guess. I got all the cubes. Will these lead me anywhere? Is there a sphere up there? They like the heat. Well, that's perfect because it is hot as heck here. And I finally put it outside because I figured maybe because my apartment, my windows face north-south. So there's no sunlight that comes through my windows. Oh, maybe it's up there. And so I moved it outside. I looked it up first to see, like, you know, if that's a good idea, and people were like, yeah, it'll be fine outside. So here's hoping. You're gonna post your decor? Okay, go for it. Where is this gosh darn sphere? I'm really lost right now. Oh, sphere, where are you? In Florida, greenhouses aren't necessary, but you have 3? Dang. You must really love plants. Yeah, no, it's not like... Okay, so when I say direct sunlight, I mean it's like... For like a couple hours a day, some sunlight, like, passes by it, you know? It gets, like, the reflection from sunlight that goes through my front door area. Okay, down here somewhere. Ouch. Your degree in genetics and you're a horticulturist. Well, you're going to be useful in a survival situation. You're going to be telling everybody you can eat that plant. You can eat that plant. But you got to be careful or else you'll end up like Remy from Ratatouille. Where you're just sitting there while everybody brings food up to you and you're just like, yes, you can eat that plant. Yes, you can eat that plant. No, don't eat that plant. Yeah, I bet high salary. You're gonna be driving Lambos past me while I'm still in my Prius. And I'm gonna be like, hey, good for you. Look at you. You made it. You did it. You followed your dreams. Okay, I'm starting to think that the sphere does not exist. This is where I was before. You can never abandon your 2011 Subaru Horror. You named your car? See, the thing is, I can't tell what personality my car would have, so I can't name it. I figure, though, it wouldn't be very happy with me, the way I treat it. It's almost paid off, and I act like I already own it. Fergie's a good name for a car. Okay, so I can't pull those out, so we're not rearranging anything. Are we reflecting light on this? Oh my gosh, dude, stop moving. I think this is what I'm supposed to do either. Oops. Should you kiss your homeboy for 20 bucks? You should always kiss your homies. You gotta show the homies that you love them, you know? Turkey was your first manager's son's pet turtle's name. That's a heck of a lineage right there. Hey, what's up, Farah? How you doing? Okay, I don't... Maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do. This is confusing. Nope, that's not what I'm supposed to do either. No, do the freaking jump thing, dude. Okay, that's not what we're supposed to do. Your turtle's name is Okalani, though, and she's a nasty goblin. Uh-oh. She disobedient. Okay, is there something inside here? I mean, there is something in there, but oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna have to struggle with, suffer through Slacker trying to figure out puzzles. So my apologies. He's highly aggressive. You received her in a burlap sack? What? What the heck were you doing? She a mail order turtle? Okay, so those don't come off. Okay, the sphere is definitely the key to the puzzle because those are grabbable and movable. But again, there is just no... I don't see where this freaking sphere is. That's just how reptiles are shipped? Oh. And they're okay with that? Oh, that's adorable. That's a cute story right there. That's what we call a meet cute, but but with a turtle. Perfectly safe. Oh, okay. As long as the turtle consented to that. You know, because I'd be mad too if I got stuffed into a burlap sack and shipped halfway across the country. though, to be honest, I'd probably die. Okay, let's get a better view of this place. So we went up here, and there's nothing here. There's nothing up there. I'd imagine that the ball could not have rolled far, right? Or did someone steal it? Or did they launch it up the mountain? Let's see. Let's take a peek up the mountain. Whenever she gets feisty, do you tell her I'm gonna put you back in the sack? There's nothing up here. Okay, when I wander too far away, the square jumps out of the frickin' puzzle. Or the cube. Hmm. He's being bold for an animal that comes with its own bowl. That is perfect. Perfectly clever. I love it. Alright, this thing has a handle. Am I meant to, like, turn this? No. He grabs it, but I don't think it does anything. Nope, doesn't do anything. My goodness, this is the least amount of direction I've gotten in this game so far. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. This does not want me up here. Pushes me right off. You've threatened to eat her many times. As humans are wont to do. It's like you anger me, you will become lunch. Anything here? Nope. Anything on the ceiling? Nope. Well, there is something up there. She's bitten your partner and your kitty? Ugh. My goodness, what a little stinker. I had a friend who had a pet turtle who liked to pretend to bite people. And I guess he must have thought it was the funniest thing ever. You know, being a turtle and all. Yeah, like, he would do that thing, you know, like when they, like, whip their head out really quick and, like, with their mouth open, and then they, like, and then he would just, like, put his mouth on you, but not actually chomp down. And I like to think that in some way he was laughing about it. Yeah, they have quite the little personalities. It's hilarious. A teething geriatric, yeah. That's the best way to put it. Where is this other sphere? Usually they put it nearby, or they like make it easy for me to see, but this one is just sadistic. All of the cubes are inside of the squares. Am I supposed to stand on this? No, that doesn't do nothing. I feel like such a dummy here. I don't know what to do. Wait, hold on. This is a door. Yeah, this is a door. Can I see through it? See, I can't climb it. Onya, hello, Diome. You're in love again? Uh-oh. Who is the lucky person this time? Methinks that perhaps there is a key. You're in love with a Navi? Oh my goodness, Diome. Well, just make sure that he treats you right, okay? Can I break this door down? Hold on. Hello, just a bug. Do I have any insects for you? I'm afraid I'm fresh out. Sorry. I had to use them all for emergency food. They were munchy and crunchy, though. Ugh. I don't like being this confused for this long. You're close to level 7. On what? What are you level 7 on? Okay, this doesn't do anything. It's like a mural or something. Oh, from the Foxy Club. Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, there are no hints in here from what I can see. This is nothing. There's some kind of weird well. I really don't want to spend all the time that I'm gonna be here on this damn thing. You made it. You did. You did make it. Buen trabajo. I'm very proud of you. Let go. Your cool bug is your word that I can't say. Named Chuño. That's cute. I like that. How do you say that? Asolitharia metallica? Okay, he acts so weird around these things. What are these? Like when I try to get close, he just wanders, he just pushes off. And there are no clues either. What kind of bug is that though, Mickey? I'm guessing from the name it's like one of those beetles that looks like the shell's made out of metal. Tarantula? Oh, I was way off. Posalathera. Ah, okay. What are those size? It's this puzzle. This gosh darn puzzle. I can't figure it out. I'm supposed to... I thought I was supposed to find like a sphere to put on top of that thing so that we could do this you know, cleansing ritual or whatever it's asking me to do, but I can't find the sphere. They're making this really difficult. Hello, Maury. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Nothing in there. Nothing up here. Yeah, I am just at a huge loss. Because my guess is that there's another piece of something that needs to go on here. I thought I had to like use light because it has one of those light gems in the middle. That's not doing anything. Oh, I'm burning. Did that do anything? Of course not. I'm doing okay. Thingy didn't work. Erica. Oh, also just to let everybody coming in at the moment know, like, yes, this is an earlier stream, but it is going to be a shorter stream as well. I have some stuff I have to take care of this evening, and so I decided to do an early stream in order to compensate. Mod thing? Oh, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. TikTok is just playing dumb again. It thinks being coy is funny. Why do I sound so existing? I don't know what that means. Do you not want me to exist? Is that what you're saying? Doesn't do nothing. None of these things do anything. This is the stupidest puzzle. I'm getting so irritated. And this stupid thing keeps resetting. Doop 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 doo. This is so dumb. You have to leave for an hour? Okay. I won't be here in an hour. So, have a good night, Diome. Why do I sound exhausted? Oh, that's just how I normally sound. You know, I was brought into existence against my will, and I am forced to suffer the sins of people who run things, and life is exhausting. And so, yeah, that's my story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This. Okay, is there anything down here? No, because that's the way you get up here, right? Yes, you do, Maury. Thank you. There's gotta be something I'm missing. There's like the piece has gotta be around here somewhere. Like maybe down here they like removed it or something and like brought it down the mountain. I don't know. But you don't have TikTok? That's okay. You can watch the stream any way you want. You are a-okay on YouTube. That is fine. Is there anything down here? Hey guys, did you happen to see a sphere? Did you steal anything from the sanctum up there? I'm literally a second away from just looking it up. I'm not even kidding. The only thing I can think of is I'm supposed to do them in order. And this one's the last one. That's okay, Erica. Don't worry about it. You just stay put on YouTube where you're safe, okay? You don't need to be going on TikTok. You stay away from TikTok. Nope, there's nothing else. All right. Oh, I don't want to do that one. On Antumbra order. Sanctum of Temperance, Sanctum of Penitence, Sanctum of Benediction. Where's this one? All the way over here? Well, at least there's a portal nearby. Right? Hold on. Sanctum of... Yeah, okay. Because I can just warp here and run down. Of course I did that. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I cannot figure out. Yo, what's up, Ant-Man? I don't know. I don't think anything will be for dinner. Many people have 100,000 subs. Yeah, they do. Good on them. Good for them. I am very proud of them for getting 100,000 subs. I ain't got nothing here, and I don't want to go out to eat. Okay, horsey, come on. Let's go with you and your fabulous hair. Are we eating all day? Yeah. Had lunch. Wasn't a big lunch, but it was food.
Hey,
Now, I'm not much of a foodie. You know, I don't crave food. I don't look forward to eating. None of that stuff. If I don't eat, it doesn't bother me. Ooh, fireworks. You like Mr. Beast, but he has 7 million subs? I think he has a little bit more than that. You're downloading a video and you tagged me? Okay, cool. What kind of video is it? Oh boy, I gotta fight these douche canoes again. Alright, let's do this. Just don't hurt the chipmunks, okay? Come on, get over here. $8 or $9 mil? Nope, you're still too low. Try like close to 200 million subs. He's currently one of the most subscribed channels on YouTube.
You're gonna lose!
If not the most subscribed. I don't know, I don't follow Mr. Beast, so I don't really have his updated numbers. Is that the only dude left? Oh no.
Get on with it then.
Come on. There's 7 million people here. What do you mean? Did Diome leave? Yes, she did. She had something to go take care of, I think. She said she'll be back in an hour, but I'm not going to be here in an hour. So you will have to reconnect with her in a different way.
Come on!
Short, yes. Yes. Short live. Apologies. I don't like doing the shorter ones. It's out of my hands. But at least we get to hang out for this amount of time, yeah? Oops. Total living people? No. There are currently 8.2 billion people living in this world. Mr. Beast has like 170 something million subscribers. So that's like I can't math. What, like 10%? No, 10% would be 800 million of the population. Am I poisoned? What's going on with my character? Long live Daeom. What is she now, like the queen of my stream or something? Long live the queen. 1 trillion? No. We will never hit 1 trillion people. That is impossible. Now, if we were to ever go to the stars and take over other, or not take over, but like live on other planets and, you know, build our civilization from there, then maybe humanity could hit 1 trillion people. But on this planet, no. Plus, we wouldn't want 1 trillion people. We can barely take care of the people that are already here. It would be impossible to take care of 1 trillion people. Alright, where are you? Come on. Come on, big man. You want to shoot me when I can't see you? Where are you?
Hold still, you rat!
See you. Dude, come on. I couldn't see anything. It's nice in space. Define nice. mean, I think it's okay in space, but it's certainly not nice. It's pretty.
You vile idol worshippers!
Finally, I got that challenge done. Am I a pro? What do you mean? A pro at what? At this? No, not by a long shot.
Wretched scum!
Oh, I win. Okay, now let's see if I can figure out the puzzle for this stupid thing. Wrong button. Check out the video you tagged me. Okay. After stream, I will check out the video that you tagged me on. What kind of video is it, though? Okay, I need... Of course not. I need fire. Is there any fire around here? You'll pin it? Okay. Gotcha. Yes, I will check out the video after stream. Don't you worry now. Relaxing in space? Yep. You know what? I like the way you think about it. I agree with you. Space is quite relaxing. You pinned the vid? Okay, thank you. I mean, it must feel pretty relaxing when you're floating out in space. But then I feel like maybe you would panic a little, like after a second or two. Or maybe you would panic at first, like, oh god, I can't feel like gravity or anything. And then after a while you'd be like, oh, this ain't so bad. And I'm safe. Okay. We got the cube in the square hole. And now we gotta find some kind of shape that goes up there. And I'm at a loss for what to actually do. I think there's something in here, though. Problem being is I need fire to cut through that. Does this break? Nope, it does not. Can I squeeze through the hole? Hmm. And they are not making this easy on me. If you have tanks of oxygen, it's fine. Yeah, that is true. If you have tanks of oxygen, then you are safe in space. And you get to see 1 trillion stars. You have a very interesting way of looking at things. And I can appreciate that. Imbue element. Flame strike, frost mantle, lightning surge, storm veil. Frost mantle. Lightning surge. Where do I get the fire one though? Oh, right here. Acquisition requirements. Oh, I need a book. Oh man. Freaking nerds are always ruining things for me. So yeah, okay, well, I am at a loss here. Hold on. Got any plans tonight? Yeah, I got some errands and stuff to take care of. Boring adult stuff, but it's stuff that I can't put off. So, unfortunately, that's why stream has to be shorter today. Okay, please, I give up. Just please tell me how to do this. These puzzles are stupid. Okay, let me take a look and see. What do we need to do? So we're in the Sanctum of Temperance. Burn the vines. Using the sword light attack. What? That never burns leaves. What are you talking about? I swear I've tried the light thing before. If this works, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, let's see. Nope, wrong thing. Oh, you can screw all the way off. Come on. I've tried this so many times to see what it would do, and it didn't do anything. Okay, game, whatever you say. Excuse me. Sorry, pardon my language. Will he be back? As much as I would love to, it would be way too late. I came back to stream after I was done running errands. If I did not have to work in the morning, then absolutely I would come back to stream. Okay. Oh, it's telling me which way to go. Okay, that's fine. Like I said earlier, I'm sorry if it inconveniences anybody or, you know, messes up your plans. That's not my intention. Oh, we sending signals into space?
You've brought the Sanctum of Temperance back to life. I still remember the day we raised these walls. We didn't grasp the meaning of our role. Witches sworn to protect the threads of fate. A duty we are bound to bear forever. Yet none of us ever regret making such a vow.
Happy? You're happy I won't be here? I'm live on Twitch? Yep, I am live on Twitch. Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time. That's why I have a lot of technical issues. Blueprint cuckoo lightning sphere, huh? Oh wow. We can wait, what are those? Are those weapons? Crafting manuals. Tools. Bullets. Specialized weapon. Abyss gear. Cuckoo pot. Weapons, okay. Crafting manual. Crafting method. Craft at the mysterious pot workshop. Materials. Cuckoo spear 1. Lightning spear 1. Small battery 10. Electrical component 2. Electrical components can be attained by defeating medium mechas. Oh. Well. Crafting method. Electrical components. A core of deliverance can be attained by solving the puzzle within the Sanctum of Deliverance. An electromagnetic bolt splitter. Reinforced materials from a cuckoo packet. Outperform Satterling. Okay. So we're getting into robotics. Okay, okay. That's cool. Hello, Nanami. Welcome to Twitch. How are you doing? What's up? Alright. Let's see if I can apply the logic I just learned to the other sanctum. Oh god. Well, this one's close. Let's just go to this one. Hold on one sec. I'm doing alright. Thank you for asking. Okay.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate cats, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Oh, I don't have lights. That's right. I'm gonna need to repurchase that. Hold on. I don't like not being able to fly. The aerial roll. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Which is empty. All of my channels are empty. That's just the way it is. Blacker does not get a lot of foot traffic, but it's okay. I recognize that helmet. a Griffin helmet? I'm underrated? Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. It's okay. It's fine. I don't blame people. I blame the platforms. Like, Twitch does not do a good job at all of promoting new streams. It only cares about its already established streamers. TikTok has always got a bone to pick with me, and it just hates promoting me to people's For You page anymore. Like, I used to be all over people's For You page. Now TikTok is just like, nah, you're done. And then YouTube, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It just does not promote lives, I guess. But it's okay. It is okay. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you think so. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. These flying guys are so annoying. Yeah, look, I die so fast because... These guys suck. Also, there's no way my armor is already outclassed, right? Guess we're gonna have to find out at some point. Thing is, there's nowhere else to buy, like, new armor. So I'm probably just gonna have to keep trying to level up this armor. So it puts me so far away. That's cool. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wait, what? And also, I think it's also a little bit of my fault too, because I stream at weird times. You know, I'm only able to stream in the evenings, and most people are either at work or are asleep. So, it is what it is. I've also heard the amount of time that you stream matters. So people who are able to stream like 15 hours a day are more likely to get pushed by the algorithm. But people like me, who are only able to stream 3 to 4 hours a day, well, you can quite wittily see what happens.
Do something, you filth.
Easy.
Just trying to get to a point where
You're gonna lose. I'll send you to rock with your sister.
dude, I can't move. Give me food. Damn it. Give me food.
It's scum.
Ooh, what do those earrings do? Nothing. Gold earrings are way better.
You're gonna lose!
Come on. There you are. You fall for it every time.
Pathetic you are!
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come inside. What are you afraid of?
Carry up to your ancestors.
Gonna chop you
Oh,
up
don't
so
jump on the wall. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is gonna be another death. Unless this guy gives me food. Yum, food. Get in here. Get in here.
pathetic you are!
Come on. Eh. Where are you? Where's the other one?
Are you a gladiator or a jester?
Oh, at least this one's easy to find. Just here. Dude, why are you, what are you doing, bro? Come on. Come on. Get down. Hello, Mandy. Long time no see. How have you been? I'm doing all right. How are you?
Your stance is weak.
He's gonna chop you up so small!
Aw, me too, Mandy. You're feeling much better? I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see you here, and I'm glad to see you doing well. It makes me happy. Hold on. Inventory cleaning time. Why do I have a beer mug? World may never know. What you been up to lately? Things are going good. We are doing all right. We are right now just playing some Crimson Desert. Battling the inventory management boss. Get down. Get down. Come on. Eat these guys. I'm all out of arrows, so there's nothing I can do against them. This game is very good. Oh, have you played it or have you just seen it? So far, it is fun. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta swat him out of the air like a bug. Come on. Come on. Hello, Erica. Welcome back. Too expensive to buy? Yeah, $70 is really steep. So I feel ya. It's probably even more in your local currency, right? You'll wait for a sale? Yeah, smart. That's a smart thing to do. By the time the game is on sale anyways, it'll probably have a lot more bug fixes anyways. So that is the very smart thing to do. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is that a lot in your area?
You want to keep going?
I wish I could be one of those those streamers that gets like free game keys and stuff, so I could give them out to my viewers. One day, if I ever get like super duper popular, and I make decent money off of this, I will always be giving out keys of the games I play, because I think that's always fun. Okay, so now we actually know where excuse me, we actually know where this puzzle piece is. And watch me not be able to find it now. I was just kidding. Equals 57 USD. Yo, what? I'm getting ripped off then. I had to pay 70 bucks. It's only $57 for you? I mean, I know that's, that's still probably a lot for most people. So, ignore my insensitivity. Okay, where am I taking this thing? I'm just remarking on the fact that, yeah, I had to pay $70. 70 American dollars. That's like 3 tanks of gas. Oh no, not 3. That's like 2 tanks of gas. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. So is America. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Weird that it only fits one way, but hey, whatever. You'll be traveling to Italy in 2 years. Ooh. Sounds like fun. Are you going there for school or for business or what? I mean, obviously it's none of my business if you don't want it to be. I'm just nosy. To live? Yo, okay. That sounds like fun.
I can feel the sanctum's strength flowing back.
You'll be a European citizen. You'll be able to travel all over Europe.
The power we wield as
I'm
witches
jealous.
is great, matched only by the limits that bind us. To bear great power and yet be forbidden to intervene is no easy burden. Yet with help from people like you,
That's better than here
we
too.
can endure. May wisdom guide your path.
What's your path? What do I get for this? Blueprint 1 Cuckoo Pack. I'm cuckoo for cuckoo packs. Yeah, that doesn't do nothing. Alright, now we have to make the long trek back to this one. Wait, do we? Where's the other one? Antumbra sword. Okay. Where's the Sanctum of Absolution? The Sanctum of Absolution. This is Benediction. Mount Venus. Mount Venus. I'm a child. All right, bye, Mandy. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you get to relax and enjoy yourself. Where is this? Wait, so did I do I'm so cute. I'm so confused. Oh no, not tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I didn't get to tell you. Not tomorrow. I'll be back Friday and Saturday. So are we done with these sanctums? The Witch of Wisdom. Okay, well, I guess we make the long trek back. I wonder how far I can get in 10 minutes.
Hail, stranger.
Hey, old stranger. What are you buying, stranger? Sorry, doggy. Okay.
Stay and see what skill and fire can create.
Oh, I can upgrade my sword now. What's up, Cumber? How you doing? Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading through all the stuff that I can possibly upgrade. Should I upgrade this sword? At some point, I'm gonna get a much better sword.
This
I'm doing all right,
forge
thank you
has
for
restored
asking.
Many fine blades. The master, you're welcome at my smithy anytime.
So nobody has anything.
See me standing here?
Searching for a sturdy blade?
Nobody has anything else that I could possibly use.
A mighty
When am I gonna get a
Remember me when
new
your blade grows dull.
Smith guy? Sounds like Escanor. I do not know who that is. What's that from? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do some more exploring on my own. I need to find like what's going on in these areas. Because I need new weapons. He's a character from the 7DS anime. Oh, Seven Deadly Sins? I've not seen that. I've heard about it.
Yeah.
See, I see. What is that one about? Is it about what I think it's about?
Hiya. Yeah. Ho. Hiya.
He's the sin of pride. Oh, well, maybe he, maybe the voice actor for the Smithy, voiced that guy.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to play a game and you recognize a voice and then you look it up and you're like, hey, that's the voice of so-and-so. Like, the voice of Freerin, she does a voice in a video game. But the video game, it's like a long time ago. It's an old game. And I recognized the voice. I was like, why does this sound like a young Freerin? Like a really young Freerin. And I look it up and yep, it's her. I was like, dang, these voice actors get around. Hope one day it'd be a lot of fun to do a voice for a character. But I wouldn't want to tell anyone. I would just want people to discover it. Like they play a game, and they're like, "Wait a minute, that guy sounds familiar." and you look it up and it's me, and you're like,
Huh.
knew it. There's someone over here. Oh, it's a trading post. Turn around, horse. I'll probably do trading at some point. If it's anything like Black Desert, it's boring content. I would not do that on stream. There are people who stream themselves doing trading in a Black Desert, and they're like, they gotta be like the most entertaining people in the world, because there is no way you can keep a crowd entertained while doing something as boring as trading. It would be like, I don't know, rune crafting in RuneScape. I was trying to think of like what the most boring skill in RuneScape is. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of people who say that they love rune crafting. Oh, it's my favorite skill. I'm like, what is wrong with you? That's like saying paint drying, watching paint dry is your favorite activity to do while you're sipping on NyQuil.
Hiya.
Couldn't be me, brother. Okay, I only got a couple more minutes. I don't think I'm gonna make it there in time,
Go.
but we'll see. I wasted a lot of freaking time trying to figure this out. Feel like a dummy, but you know, in my defense,
Yeah.
no defense. I'm just dumb. Oh, hey, that's beautiful. I went the wrong way. Yo, what's up, Wrathu? You know what? Maybe I should just find the teleporter. I think the last thing I'm gonna do for the night is find this teleporter. That way I have a way to come back, warp away. Yep, there it is. That was easy. Yeah. So, sorry to tell you, Wrathu, this was going to be a shorter stream, because it's an earlier stream, because I have stuff to do tonight, but I am at my limit of time. I do have to go. So please forgive me. I will be back Friday. Go to the title screen. Yeah, sorry, bud. You'll see me Friday, though. I was just doing a little short stream so everybody could... Hello, Twice. How you doing? Unfortunately, you also came right when the stream was ending. Okay, goodbye, Wrathu. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Please take care of yourselves. I'm sorry this was a shorter stream, but I'll stream Friday. You'll see me, and I'll stream Saturday, most likely. So please have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself, and we'll do it again next time, okay? Bye. Okay, let me see if there's enough people on Twitch to justify a raid. I'm going to say no, there are not. Yeah, not enough people. Okay, totally fine. I did not think there would be. So you guys take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful night and take care of yourselves. I just said that, and I will see you